Now, I'm sure you guys are no strangers to the war website of Honkai Starbucks, Prydwen.gg. And today we have yet another very, very interesting set of data because for the first time ever, we do have the statistics for the only endgame content that matters right now. Anomaly Arbitration. Okay, so Anomaly Arbitration, bada boom, bada bing, average score. So we do have knights all with 1, 2, 3, and Lygus. Whoa. Okay, frankly speaking, I think we can split this up into the 3 knights. But the most interesting one, I think, at the end of the day is just gonna be Lygus. If I had to make a guess, Knight 1 is gonna be Super Break, Knight 2 is gonna be DOT, and Knight 3 is just gonna be Casualist, then Lygus is just gonna be Casualist. That's what I'm guessing in terms of like fastest ever killer. So let's see. Knight 1. What? Oh, wow. Okay, so I guess Super Break is not the... Okay, Reba is the fastest clearing Super Break on Knight 1. Boot Hell and Firefly kind of just... Wait, how the hell is Firefly not cooking this, by the way? Now, Firefly should be cooking the out of Knight 1, no? Is that perfect for Firefly? Okay, I'm pretty sure if I activate that E2, it would have been... Oh, wait, it's only for E0, S0. Oh, E0, SX. So we can't see like E2 data if we were to split it like this. Okay. So fastest clear in Knight 1 is somehow ever Naito. So Vidra most likely got boosted by them Finon, so it is what it is, right? So these are going to be the Finon boosters, and this is going to be the Evernight boosters. Sunday boosted by Finon, Reba is Reba, Anexa is... Okay, Anexa has a faster clear than Firefly. Very interesting. Then this is going to be RMC with Kazri, same speed. Bubbin a little bit over here. Most likely going to pair with Anexa. Ting Yun is just, Ting Yun HMC with Fuke. Aglaya is also actually popping off inside. Oh, actually, I've never tried Aglaya with Knight 1. That is quite interesting. Then we do have another Nexa. I believe this is a sub DPS. Right then we have Teep, Meow, Hue. Exceptional. Okay, and also because Firefly has such a massive sample size, I believe this is also partly contributed by the casuals who are just ruining the Firefly main score. Like, if we remove the casuals from this equation, what probably should be seen somewhere along this caliber, right? Then we do have a Maide, Kafka, DOT. I'm not even sure why would you even use DOT in Knight 1, so it is what it is. Then this is sub DPS, and this is gonna be Archer, Herda, Akron. Ooh. Then Boodle is just... Okay, I guess Boodle is just not that good since we have quite a lot of targets and everything else just not going to be clearing with the last one being Mr. Gallagher himself. So that's going to be Knight 1. Knight 2, I'm guessing DOT, right? It's like, it's perfect for DOT. There's no reason why High Stance would not be the first one. What the... Okay, to be fair, it's like one guy scenario, guys, right? This is a one guy scenario, right? We're talking 4.85% against 39.55, right? Almost like 10 times, more than 10 times more in terms of appearance. I would say, generally speaking, if you have high stance, you're probably going to be running high stance here. But the fact that I can see everyone clearing the fastest is a little bit crazier. So, Azarus just appears to just don't give a shit about whatever Knight she goes to. Because Knight 3 is 100% going to be Evernight, right? It's no question. So, both Knight 1 and Knight 2 fastest clears actually belongs to Evernight. Oh my god, now I really want to pull E2 Evernight. Okay, other than that, we do have our classic DOT with the Hia Japardo. I have no idea what bro is doing here. Then we have another Evernight main DPS. Gallagher actually clearing a little bit faster over Hue. That is pretty interesting. Most likely type because of the casual shielding angle. Because if you don't have highs and you run Gallagher, that's gonna be fine. RMC, Fushuan, Aventurine. Where is Final? Okay, Final can also clear Knight 2, especially when you run Savridra being a little bit of the faster average. Team is gonna be slightly because everyone in the moms are using team, so it is what it is. Then Sunday, Lingsha, Meow, rest of the units are just not gonna be doing too. Ooh. Okay, yo, chat. Firefly is still clear. Okay, man. Akron. Wait, is Akron doing good in any of these? Because Knight 2 is 6 cycle Akron, right? It's 3.96. I don't think Akron is gonna be doing too well against Knight 3 though. So a little bit unfortunate. Oh, that's the... Okay, Blade should clear very well in Knight 3 as well. Actually. Yeah, Blade might crack top 10, right? Blade might actually crack top 10, so that... Damn, okay, close enough though, close enough, right? Top 12 is still really good. So, 0.87 cycle average clear. South DPS into all. Then here, Tip Castris, yep, this is just classic Remembrance shilling, so I don't think anybody's too surprised. Everybody here is just at the classic Remembrance shilling. We have a couple of D Herda clears alongside with just every addition on Night 3 is still really good, right? Because they are going to be fire targeting, especially when the mob thinking, so it's going to be fine. Next is going to be bouncing. Meow actually popping off a little bit harder than the others. Then Blade, I believe this is probably the next best HP scaling DP. Wait, actually Blade cleared faster than Mighty. Very, very interesting, right? Then we do have a little bit of a Silver Wolf Gallagher, Pella. And then we have the, okay, all these are just the HP scaling DPS, so Blade, Castris, Evernight, Mighty, as well as Jing Liu, so not too surprised over there. Aglaya actually doing exceptionally well. Then we have a couple of Jiao Qiu, Ling Sha, Lord Cha, Archer. Oh my god, wait, Archer is the first crit DPS, like hyper carry crit DPS, that is not D Herda. Right? Everyone else is all HP scaling, right? HP scaling, HP scaling, HP scaling. Okay, I guess Aglaya is from Ever. Okay, Archer is actually top 3 though. So rank 1 belonged to Diora and Nexa. Rank 2 was Aglaya. Then Archer actually went in rank 3 with 10%. And also Aglaya is a little bit one guy, right? This is like the Aglaya mains. Nobody's using Aglaya anymore, so it is what it is. Then Sparkle basically tied up with Archer. And I guess with Final as well, which where the hell is Final? Okay, Final is a little bit low over here. Then Sunday, Bubbin, Saber. Okay, both Saber and Archer has like a very, very similar performance. Only 0.09 difference. Huan chilling over here with Aventurine. Sarija chilling over here most likely with Archer. I think Archer actually put Rose's performance up instead of Final. Then we have a couple of Yunli. My wife cleared faster than Final, guys. That is exceptional. Then we have a couple of Fu Xuan, Bronya, Ting Yun. Nobody cares about Tobes anymore. Then Ke Wan March 7th, Mose. Oh, so nobody is going to be using, I mean, you shouldn't be using Super Break against this guy because you couldn't even break the mobs anyways. And Acheron is just not going to be doing too good for this particular segment. So that is going to be Night 3. I think generally speaking, I'm also quite surprised that Evernight main DPS, or rather Evernight as a whole, is the fastest clearing DPS for all 3 nights. It's like your mechanics, I will just clear the fastest for all 3 nights, which is honestly a little bit crazy. And now we are finally going. Oh, this is the best clears. Wait, those were E0 S0. This is E0 S1. So on average for everything, this will combine up. Okay, I mean, obviously remember this rank 1, so that's it. Jade is actually the next best DPS. I'm guessing alongside with D Herda, right? Blade is chilling up over here. Heisen is gonna be for DOT. Rappa is 2.8 average. Okay, to be fair, it's like, it's a little bit unfair to take like an average for all the nights. Because like some nights are just intrinsically easier. You get what I'm saying? Then like other DPSs along the way. So it kind of just do be that way. Then Firefly clear faster than Final. Okay, to be fair, it's like you wouldn't even use Firefly in Night 3. So the overall appearance of Firefly is just lower anyways, right? Like, she's only there for like 2 nights. Like, night 1 and night 2. You would never run Firefly in night 3. Whereas Final, you can technically just run bro in every single night, which could definitely skew the results a little bit. Aggron is just going to be chilling over here. Then we do have a couple of English dragons on the comes out. So that is going to be there. Scylla is just going to be chilling. Okay, I kind of just want to see Lygus, right? No, just let me see Lygus. I don't want to jump in for. Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna completely ignore the Remembrance flagship, right? The Ji Zanjian. I'm just gonna completely ignore them because this like, if this is not the best team, there will never be a time for them to be. So I'm just gonna completely. Cypher is the next best thing, but to be fair, you can run Cypher with the Ji Zanjian, right? She can kind of just be ran into almost everyone in the moms. So that's gonna be that. Blade is the fastest clear. Oh, by sub DPS, guys. Okay, so I'm guessing when you run Blade over here, you're still running bro back up with Castris. So this is the Castris Simblade, right? This is a Castris Simblade. DOT is actually the next best comp. So if you do not have a HP scaling DPS, DOT is the next best comp. And that's it. Wait, that's it, guys. That's it. At E0, right? No Final, right? You are not allowed to clear with an E. I can physically say it's impossible to clear with E0 Final. At E0, the only 2 teams that are clearing, like 3-star clearing, is either the Ji Zanjian or DOT. Right? And I guess Blade, but this is more like for a sub DPS, right? Because we don't have, I don't see a main DPS Blade. I don't think Blade is gonna be clearing, or it is very, 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 very difficult. And everyone else is just not clearing. We have a couple of sustained. Okay, as long as you're a HP sustained, so abundant sustained, you are gonna be low-key getting carried by the 记忆增减. So as long as you're running, okay, for example, I can see a situation where you run Casuals, Evernight, Tribute, and you don't have Hyacinth, just slap on any of these abundance set. I'm pretty sure it can still clear. Huan should be doing quite okay with DOT. Gallagher is definitely gonna be there. I feel like Silver Wolf is probably gonna be doing. Yeah, these are okay. 6 is the last thing, right? Because if you go beyond 6, you're not clearing. Because the hard cutoff for Lygus is at 6 cycles. So you have to clear within 6 cycles. And on average, nobody is getting a 2-star. Because this is more than 4 cycles, right? So if it's more than 4 cycles, you are basically just getting 1-star period. So on average, and keep in mind, this is the elitist IDS. Yeah, this is the elitist server, right? The elitist website. Because Prydwen only takes them from people that actually play the game. So out of the 26,000 people that play the game, only these players cleared on average within 4.69, which is the lowest average, to the highest average of 6 cycles. So if you are able to clear in less than 4 cycles, you are literally the best of the best of the best of the best of the best. And if you can clear in 2 cycles, especially as a free-to-play. Oh, wait. Let's move on, right? So everybody else here is just simply not going to be clearing. So and now let's just go back down into the character usage rate. Bada bing, bada. Okay, so this is Ranmei being the highest use. Okay, I feel like this being higher than Teep is basically just because of Night 1, right? Because Night 1, you want to run Ranmei, it's gonna be very, very efficient, right? So you're just gonna be running bro with super rate. You can run bro with like your HP skill if you want to. You can run bro with DOT. So Ranmei is just that okay enough to be ran in with others. Teep is Teep, Casuals, I'm gonna ignore. Fugue actually having a very, very high appearance, by the way. Fugue is a very, very high appearance alongside with Firefly. I realize how like the 2 units that are the highest appear, right? They are like the most marketed units by HSR. Like Hoyoverse pushed the ever-living of Firefly to be like that girlfriend unit, and then everybody pulled for Firefly. So the same thing sort of happened with Casuals over here as well. She is like the girlfriend of Amphoris. Bro, I wonder who is gonna be our girlfriend version 4. We're gonna see what's up. Then we do have a couple of DOTs on Sundays. Lingsha, DOT, yep. Then Huan, Evernight. I guess not a lot of people pull for Evernight, huh? Okay, to be fair, they're probably trying to save up for Cyrene, right? I think that's a fair statement. Then we do have a Aventurine, Babin. Finon is actually a little bit low over here. Okay, and also, if you don't have E2 Finon, I just think that you're kind of good. Unless you wait for DHPD. DHPD does, in fact, allow your E0 Finon to clear, so I wouldn't be too concerned with that. HMC showing a little bit of a positive over here. Then blah, 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 blah. Rabba, Anexa, Silverwolf, Archer. Okay, chat, to be fair, I don't think anyone is clearing E0 Lygus, or rather clearing Lygus with an E0 team on Archer, to be completely fair. I just don't think you have enough damage. So most likely it's going to be boosted by his raw damage for the Knights. Then you are going to be carried a little bit here. DRL can see a couple of clears here and there. Aggron is just like, you know, I don't want to air. Then all the unit, ooh, yeah, and then whatever. So all these are just gonna be that is right. That's gonna be fine. That's gonna be fine. That's gonna be fine. Okay, we're now gonna go on into our team user, and this is gonna be our. Oh, there's no past data because this is our first ever data, right? Okay, so this is our first ever data. Okay, so let's take a look at the actual performance. Okay, chat. Do y'all face difficulties in like night 1, 2, and 3, or am I just out of touch and I only care about Lygus? Bro, I think we spent like a grand total of like 2 seconds on the Knights. Other than Bob, right? Bob, as a free-to-play, we kind of did quite a bit of time on Night 2, I did. But like, Lygus is kind of, you are hella out of touch. Ooh, I'm hella out. The Mr. Anomaly is hella. Okay, so Night 1, Night 2. Okay, wait, chat. Is it fair for me to say the Knights are easier than Memory of Chaos? Or is that out of touch? I feel like the Knights are easier than Memory of Chaos. No. Memory of Chaos is harder. Wait, you guys do know that you just need to get clear, right? You don't even need a 3-star. You just need to clear. Because you don't care about the stars for the Knights anyways. And like, if you were to run the right team comps on those Knights, is it not like a pretty straightforward clear? Like, I'm not talking about 3-stars, right? As long as you clear. Because the standard for Knights is not max 3-stars, right? The standard is just clearing so you can get to Lygus. Whereas for MOC, you actually need to get 3 stars for that full rewards. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? MOC is way easier. The Knights are harder than MOC and it's not even close. Each Knight is an MOC. It needs to be way more fresh. But getting full star as you go resin. Yeah, but like the objective of the Knights, they're kind of just there to gatekeep you from playing Lygus. So like whether you full star Knight or don't full star Knight, it doesn't really make a difference. Whereas if you don't full star or full star MOC, like the difference is like 10 cycles and above. You know what I'm saying? MOC is easier because you get fucked by the same. Okay, I guess it's easier if you have the right pieces. Whereas MOC has more flexibility. Like for example, if you are gonna be running Japart and the guy, you can run a lot of different teams. And if you run Lygus, you can run your D Herda, you can run your Hyzine, you can run your Archer, you can run all the different teams for your MOC. But for the Knights, and I guess Lygus specifically, it's more restrictive. But I said that if you do have those restrictive units, then it's gonna be more straightforward. Is that fair? Okay, that's fair. Okay, fantastic. Alright, so I'm moving on. Okay, so we have a rank 1. How the is Firefly still rank 1, guys? Are you not tired of using Firefly? Bro, I am tired of seeing Firefly. Bro, she's forever the rank 1 team, bro. Like, every single endgame, Firefly is the rank. Now, I'm not even talking about the rank 1 faster clear. Like, the most used team in HSR is forever Firefly, bro. It's literally just for. I've never seen another team having a higher usage than Firefly. Like, everyone and their mount just want to use Firefly. Casual, friendly team. Okay, to be fair, that's also very, very true. So, this is combined sub stage 2 and sub stage 3. What is stream mode? Okay, this is my first time seeing this, so it's like, I need to see if, okay, sort by score. Show more teams. Wait, so there's... Okay, wait, chat. How does this work? So, is this Knight 2 and Knight 3? And then this is like Knight 1, 2, 3, and Lygus? Or like, how does this work? There's a wrong label. What do the labels mean? Because I don't see a 4th table for Lygus, right? Combined is Knight 1. Okay, this is Knight 1. Oh, so this is a minor spelling mistake. Okay, yo, enter, fix your website. Okay, so this is Knight 1. So this is Knight 1, Knight 2, Knight 3. So there isn't a combined data for... Oh, there is this. Ah, okay. Okay, I see it. I see. Okay, I see. So they filled up like this, right? Okay, but this is just a little bit of a minor spelling mistake. Okay, I see. Okay, so if that is gonna be the case, so this is Knight 1, 2, 3. I won't really care about the combine because it's not too fair to judge every single one combined to one. So let's just take a look at each of the stages over here. So Knight 1 is clearly Firefly. I think this is like super fair to say. Reba is... Oh, you want to say Reba is rank 4, but technically Reba is not rank 4 because you have so many different variations of Firefly teams. It's like she's the undisputed rank 1 most used in Knight 1, right? So Reba is basically the second ranked. Fine on having a higher appearance than Booty Chicks. Okay. Lingsha main DPS. Wait, this Lingsha main DPS clear pretty well though. 2.27 average. Yeah, that is really well. It's literally better than like normal break teams with a sustain. I guess running sustainers is so quite comfortable if you can run sustainers. So edit what to do. Then we have a couple of players. Okay, so this player just these are the people that have skipped Fugue. Then we have a couple of finons. D Herda side 1. Damn. 4 cycle is still pretty good. We have a couple of Aglayas here. They got more or less. Okay, like people that use this team here, right? I just think it's poor planning because like I'm pretty sure if you use them in side 3 or even like side 2, it's gonna be way more straightforward because Knight 1 feels like the easiest Knight. Okay, I don't think this is out of touch. I think Knight 1 is legit the easiest Knight because as long as you break them, you get a mechanic off. Then Knight 2 is at the pain, yes, because like if you get yoinked, it's kind of Jover. And then Knight 3 is just like a stat check. So Knight 1, I will honestly give it like my more less strong teams Knight 1, especially those, as long as you break the toughness bar, you're getting over the... And let's be puppet MOC boss, or like this Knight boss, is the least annoying compared to the stupid ass Black Knight. Have you guys seen Knight 3's damage? Bro, I still remember, I think it was like yesterday, right? I was trying to clear my viewers account. Bro, Knight 3's damage, like simply the amount of damage that they were dealing to your team was crazy, bro. Like the normal basic attacks from like the Black type creatures from Knight 3, oh no, that was absolutely crazy. So I think if you can, I would not be running this team over here. So rest of the stuff is just yeah, all the super breakers and a couple of finals. At this point, it's all like one guy scenarios because it's like less than 0.2%. So that is pretty much going to be it for Knight 1. Okay, Knight 2 is DOT shielding 100% because you want to break the memory zone as fast as possible. We do see a couple of other options like Finon, Kaz, Saber. Ooh, Saber having a pretty decent appearance rate. Then the rest is... What the f... Okay, you know what? 5.21 cycle is still 5.21 cycle, right? But the fact that Firefly Team Sound managed to place top 12 is pretty interesting. Actually, it's actually top 10 because we have a lot of DOT duplicates and Finon duplicates. So like Firefly is like the 4th most popular team for Knight 2. which is quite interesting. I'm guessing these guys that use this here, they probably don't want to use a next in night 2, so they ran Firefly here and they ran a next night 1. Or something like that, right? Then the rest of it, DOT, a lot of DOT. Aglaya is sort of like pretty neutral. A couple of stragglers here and there. Wife team on... Okay, to be fair, Memory Zone meme is quite okay with follow-up, right? Because you have a lot of like different multi-hit instances, and as long as you don't get your key units yoinked, it might not be that bad. Wait, does Face Out get ultimate? Does she? I actually cannot remember, guys. Because Memory Zone meme gives you free energy refresh on the transformation stage, right? Does she give like non-energy ultimates? Energy refresh only? Oh, she doesn't? Oh, Sarah was live for fun. Oh, okay, anyways. Okay, so we're just gonna move on a little bit. Yeah, so it's mainly just DOT, couple of finals, couple of sabers, and here and there. Then night 3 is like obviously basically your 激战间训练, right? So casuals. Ooh. Oh my goodness, guys. The one guy amongst the sea of no morals, the one guy that's placed at rank 8, Mr. Archer himself, running the Teep Spargo Aventurine. Everybody else is just slamming Caceres. That is really crazy. Yeah, Archer, oh my god, bro, everyone is just running Caceres, bro. We have that one guy that is not running Caceres, very big W. Okay, we have a couple of Herda clears over here. Oh, but this clear for Archer is a little bit rough. Oh, wait. Chat, to be completely free, an Archer team has less cost. This is a 0 cost DPS. If you really want to measure Archer's true potential, get E1, right? Then it will be the same cost as everyone else, right? At the end of the day, right? So that's gonna be that. Then this is gonna be Archer. Wow. Yo, this team cooked though. 2.17 average with a Gallagher. Yeah, this team kind of cooked. But we have a lot of Archer teams over here. Oh, Phynon is... What the f... Okay, so these are the players that are waiting for DHPD and they cannot wait any longer. I need to use Phynon, so they ran in with a Aventurine. But the moment DHPD comes out, I'm pretty sure this exact team is going to be doing a lot more confident. We have a couple of wives over here. Caceres. Holy sh... Evernight main DPS. 0.67 average, and at E1 and above, 0 cycle average. Holy shit, guys. You know what would be the biggest irony for my main account? Imagine if I just skipped Caceres and went for the E2 Evernight, and then my E2 Evernight does more damage than Caceres when we get for Cyrene. Bro, it's almost like the Lingsha versus Firefly situation, right? Like, why would you run a sustain with Firefly where you can just make your sustain DPS and you run hyper carry with the RMC? So back in those days, it was like HMC run Mei plus Fuke. So you have that no other DPS slot and you all in for Lingsha. Then in this particular scenario, you just run RMC Cyrene, RMC Hia Teep Evernight. Then you kill RMC, get Cyrene. Then you don't need a slot for Caceres anymore, because you have Teep, Cyrene, Hyacinth as your benchmark. You know, maybe that might happen, right? Maybe, like, E2 Evernight, she does enough damage to justify her being a main DPS. And at that point, it's kind of like, okay, even if you don't have Caceres, it's like, you know, I really miss out on that. Okay, we'll see how the account cooks in the future. But that is pretty much it for our highest appearance. Let's take a look by the fastest clear, and then we can wrap up this particular video right here. Holy sh! The fastest clear in the entire game for night 1. Not a single Firefly team in sight. It's either a Nexa, Reba, or Phynon. Okay, to be fair, running this sustainless is pretty exceptional though. Holy sh! Who is doing this? Acheron just randomly spawned in out of nowhere with the Acheron car, Bubbin, as well as Silver Wolf. Agalea! What the f? Agalea 1 cycle average with no Bubbin on full E0. With a... Bro, where the f did Firefly go, guys? Oh my god. Okay, to be fair, it's not that she's bad. It's just that too many casuals are using Firefly, guys. There are legitimately too many casuals using Firefly. It is bringing down the Firefly's average score, because for every elite Firefly player, there's one Firefly casual, right? So like her score is getting like eroded with all these other teams. Is like, holy shit, bro, that is a lot of performance over here, right? The generally speaking, there are just more people to fight. Is that a dual break DPS? What the f is that? Rabba Firefly Fuke HMC. Doesn't even need run May, by the way. 1.5 cycle average. Holy shit, that is exceptional. Then we have a couple of Herda, Anexa, Booty also getting into the action over here. Then we have a lot of Anexa, couple of No Morals and here and there. So that is gonna be the fastest clearing for your night 1. Then jumping into night 2. Okay, damn, exceptional. I believe, oh wow. Okay, I was about to say this is the only 0 cycle average, but then I saw night 3, so it is like, so DOT with Car and Bobbin. So Black Swan is just completely irrelevant. It is what it is. Then Final is the second fastest clear with the Bronya, Savridra, and Sunday. And then Car. Ooh. Car with Final. Okay, that's pretty interesting, right? Because the thing is, Memory Zone meme, if he yoinks your Final, you instantly leave the stage, right? So I'm guessing if you get the car, you can actually squeeze in quite a bit of true damage if you're going to be running this and this over here. And there's a couple of DOT, Evernight main DPS. Is that Bobbin? What the fuck? Okay, that's Bobbin over there. Oh my god, I just read this is Natasha. There has to be a one guy. Right, 0.01. This is a 100% a one guy. Bro, the guy would literally rather use Natasha sustain than Huan Huan, by the way. Where the fuck is Huan Huan? I don't see Huan Huan anywhere. In terms of fastest clear speed, bro literally rather use Natasha than Huan. That's crazy, by the way. Okay, then we do have a couple of casters, we have a couple of Black Swans. Wait, there are no Black Swans, my bad. Okay, then Final, Evernight, Final. Yeah, but okay, so we do have a Huan Huan team. Oh, but unfortunately, the average is going to be a little bit off away from the 3-star, so it is what it is. Okay, so the Black Swan team, the classic Getter sustain is going to be a 2.27, and everything else is just going to be a little bit slow, if I can say so myself. Yeah, so as long as you add in Black Swan, the overall clear speed for DOT just seems to be a lot slower compared to either Meow or Bobbin, right? Or even Teep. Exceptional. So that is gonna be our night 2, and now finally we'll jump into the night 3. And oh my god, the fastest clear is not even Remembrance, guys. The fastest clear is not even Evernight or Caceres. It's a Jade hyper carry. What? Okay, it's technically not really a hyper carry. It's like Jade, I'm guessing she gives her buffs to Teep or Hia. Wait, no, she gives her buffs to Ika. Yeah, she gives her buffs to Ika. Then Ika just ate up everyone and their moms. And then Teep and Zero Wolf are there to drive Ika. Then Hans is at 5,000 speed and then just spam Jade follow-up attacks. Yep, this is the fastest clearing night 3, followed by, I'm guessing, I don't even know who the fuck is the main DPS here. I'm guessing this is Hyacinth main DPS. Then RMC buffs up Hyacinth for Ika to gain the true damage. Then Zero was just there for the debuff. Because this is all E0. I'm not talking about E2, E4, whatever. This is all E0. So the 2 fastest clearing team on night 3 doesn't even have Caceres or Evernight. Then this is the one with the Qi Zanjian also. Now, then I'm guessing the future, when Cyrene comes out, you have the option of either replacing Teep to form the 4 Remembrance, or you kill Caceres, get in Cyrene, main DPS Evernight. Alright, so either these two, we'll see how 3.7 is going to be cooking. Then this is the main DPS Evernight team, which is going to be noticeably slower compared to the Caceres. So I think it's pretty obvious that Caceres for now still going to be dealing a lot more damage with Evernight as a sub DPS. Then we do have a Blade main DPS without Sunday, by the way. Yeah, without Sunday. So we're running Blade, Bronya, Teep, and Hyacinth, okay? Then a lot more Caceres. I just don't really care about Caceres that much. We have a 1 cycle Huan on the Teep Jade. What the f- How the hell is my wife clearing on 1 cycle average? Damn, we don't really need Bobbin and Aventurine anymore, huh? Like, this is the brand new follow-up team. To be fair, we have a lot of follow-up, and if only Ika counts as a follow-up, bro, this will honestly be a really thing for a wife over here, right? Okay, we have a couple of Jinglius, then we have a lot of Caceres, Blade, Caceres, yep, Dioda. Okay, nobody really used Phylon for this item. Then we do have a main DPS with Car and a lot more casuals, a couple of wives here and there. So that is going to be the fastest clearing night tree. And finally, let's get into Lygus. I'm guessing for Lygus, fastest clear is obviously going to be the Ji Zhanjie. So I don't even think we need to discuss, but I just do wonder, like, after Ji Zhanjie, who is it going to be? Because based on the data just now, it was DOT, right? DOT was the next best thing that could clear, at least clear it within 6 cycles. Everyone else at E0, I just think you should have do not clear. So without further ado, bottom break. Oh, yep, and oh my goodness. Okay, Black Swan does have a home, right? So aside from the top 4 teams of either Avanite, Castrus, Avanite, main DPS, whatever the fuck, this is gonna be the only other alternative that actually cleared within 6 cycles with the triple DOT plus Hyacinth over here, right? By the way, DHPT works wonderfully with DOT. So I wouldn't be surprised if DHPT comes in here and actually can make the team work. But that being said, you know, HP sustain and all that kind of stuff is gonna be a little bit. But I think DHPT is on a pretty good engine over here. Oh, the Phylon. Oh. Wait, actually, I'm low-key kind of curious. YouTube folks, if you are watching this video right now, have you ever seen a single E0 Phylon clear? Because I swear I have never, ever seen a single E0 Phylon. Like, literally zero. I know there are low-cost Phylon clears with, like, E2 Phylon and, like, low-cost supports, but I've never, ever seen an E0 Phylon clear. Like, literally zero. Until DHPT, right? So, when DHPT comes out, I believe Phylon is going to be able to clear. I know because I already cleared it with the DHPT. So for Phylon mains, rest assured, at E0, once you get Mr. Dragon, he can clear, right? But just don't expect him to clear in the same caliber as like your Ji Zhanjie, because that's obviously just not going to happen. So it is what it is. Everyone else is just not going to be clearing. Okay, we have a couple of Herda clears though. Okay, Herda and Nexa can clear the help of Tricycle, so that is going to be fine. Then Dearda, yep, this is gonna be 0, yep. Ooh. Yo, Blade main DPS can clear, guys. At E0, we are able to clear with a Blade main DPS on the dot 6 cycles. Okay, that's good. And everything else is kinda. Oh, I thought Archer, bro. If Archer got a clear on Lygus, I'll be super impressed. But unfortunately, it's not gonna be quite enough. See if we got any more teams. Oh, wait, can we see by what should we call it? Sort by score. Damn, that's it, huh? Yep. That is. Oh, no way. Oh my god, we do have an E0 Archer clear, guys. And not even with here. It's with a Lurcha. E0 Archer clear. This is free, by the way. This is the free unit on a Silver Wolf Sparkle Lurcha. Okay, this clear was I think this is a very impressive clear. Alright, that is a very impressive. Considering we did not use any of the taboo units, right? The no more, right? The Casterus, the Avanite, like 0 Casterus, Avanite, Tribby, and Hyacinth, and we still got ourselves the clear. That is very exceptional. And everyone else. Okay, we do have a Mighty clear. That is pretty G, which is the part of the minority. And a couple of Mighty stuff. Yeah, the rest of the stuff is just not going to be it, right? So, oh my god, bro. If my wife cleared at easier, I'll be so happy, guys. By this, right? Okay, yeah. With that, we have come to the end of our first ever Anomaly Arbitration data by the elitist website, Mr. Prydwen up in there. So in conclusion, generally speaking, it's 2025. It's time to all in, all in Avanite. You have to pull Avanite, right? If you don't pull Avanite, you are done, right? You are literally being greedy. Now I'm just kidding, right? Okay, please do not pull just for Anomaly Arbitration. Please do not pull for Anomaly. This is a, what is that word? What is that word? It is just a for fun game mode, guys. Nobody is gonna laugh at you if you can't clear Anomaly Arbitration, right? Because this is the easiest way to induce FOMO, right? So just don't worry about it. Look forward to seeing the other teams are gonna be cooking up, especially when DHPT comes out. Let me know what guys in the comments below. What the day is gonna be. Don't worry about it. Join Twitch, blah blah blah. Yeah, outro, blah blah blah.